Thanks. Hello. Jake. No, I've not seen Paulina. No, I've not seen Grant Harrison either. You got problems? No, well, good, because right now I have more important things on my mind, like saving my best friend from a marriage worse than death. Why don't you let me handle that, all right? Oh, look, I gotta go. All right, bye.
Hi.
Hi, Marley. Thanks for coming by so early. I appreciate it.
Sure. Are we meeting a client here or something?
No, actually, I'm running a little bit behind schedule. I'm kind of playing catch-up here. I just thought that maybe we'd get some work done before we go over to the gallery.
Here?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go.
Well...
Strike up the band, gorgeous. I just won a case netting Winthrop and Pierce some major bucks.
Winthrop and Pierce?
Well, Winthrop and Associates for now, but soon to be Winthrop and Pierce. Given my, brilliance in the courtroom. To whom do I owe the pleasure of your company?
Down, boy.
Now I recognize the face. It's another wife, isn't it? Are they all off limits?
Yes.
Whoa. Why don't you just back off? I can speak for myself.
I can't believe you've been driving around all night looking for some girl.
She is not some girl, okay? I told you that last night, didn't I?
I know, Dean. You're in love, and that's great, okay? But you've got an interview today and a club date tonight. You've got to get some rest.
I'm not tired, Heather. What's your problem?
Okay, how many hotels are we going to?
All of them if we have to, okay?
This is New York. There are thousands of hotels here. This is crazy, Dean. Listen, Dean, don't you think if this Jenna really wanted to see you, she would have come to the apartment?
She didn't know about the apartment. I didn't even know about the apartment.
Okay, well, she could have called.
Listen,
Okay.
Jenna is in New York, and there is something is wrong. I know it. I have got to find her.
Jenna, if you really knew how much I loved you, what would you say? Would you take me back?
Dennis, do you think we could get together this afternoon? Jamie and I had some wedding things we wanted to do
I'm
this
sorry,
morning.
I'm all tied up this afternoon.
Okay, well, maybe we could meet at the gallery tomorrow morning.
That's no good either. I've got a line on a major acquisition. I may have to go to Chicago in the morning. Look, we'll just bust this out, okay? We'll get it done in no time.
Okay, well, let's just get on it then.
Okay. What mailing list do you think we should buy?
Well, I was thinking we should get a hold of Lacey's department store and also Brandon House. They sell antiques all over the country.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. This music is too loud. I don't know why they think that loud music helps you work better.
I don't know. I usually work out at home.
Yeah, you should try weights, you know. Firms you up.
You know, I also think that we should get involved with some philanthropies and maybe even try to get hooked up with some charitable auctions.
Go ahead, take your time.
Dennis, I mean, really, do you have to do that?
What? I'm sorry. Does this bother
No,
you?
I think it's distracting, and I think to get any work done here is absolutely pointless, so why don't you just finish your workout, and we'll get together later in the week when...
You're embarrassed, aren't you?
No, that's ridiculous.
Well, then why are you leaving?
Because I'm your business associate. I'm not some chippy you can just bring in here to watch you flex.
I don't believe this.
What?
I cannot believe that Jamie Frame has fallen for a prude.
Frankie, I wasn't presuming to speak for you.
Then don't.
Look, Mrs. X Winthrop, this is not a case of harassment, all right? I was just...
You look. I tell you when you're harassing me. You got that? And I don't need you defending me. I am perfectly capable of doing that for myself. And one last thing. I am no longer any kind of Mrs. Winthrop, so you can drop that cute little bit too, okay?
Gee, I'm glad we got off on the right foot.
Frankie Frame.
The private investigator?
How did you know that?
A friend of mine in Chicago told me if I ever needed a good PI to call Frankie Frame in Bay City.
And you assumed it was a guy.
First time I've ever enjoyed being wrong.
What happened with Balzano, Pierce?
Oh, well, they're already incorporating my opening statement into the Judicial Review Journal.
Aha. And am I going to have to wait for that to come out next month before I hear these pearls of
Well,
wisdom?
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they have the Byron Pierce Classic opening become required reading in most law schools. The good schools, anyway.
May I? Thank you. Holy! No kidding. You got the whole award? Hey!
Hey, I'll tell you, give me an all-female jury every time. Oh, don't take offense. Don't mean that as a sexist remark. I just simply have this way with women.
Yeah, well, how about having a way with Birch versus Birch? It's been on my desk awaiting your keen legal eye for the past hour.
Sure.
Pierce. Good start.
Thanks. Oh, and I'm sorry I was late. Had a flat. I hate when that happens, don't you?
He is some piece of work.
Tell me about it.
Hey, I'm really sorry that I jumped all over you like that. You didn't have that coming to you.
That's okay.
I just haven't been myself lately.
How are things with John?
Not great.
How did things go when I left the memorial service?
Hi, guys.
Jamie.
Hi.
What's the word on Rachel?
Oh, yeah, that's how's she doing? Any results yet?
Well, the operation was a little more complicated than the surgeon anticipated.
What's more complicated mean?
Oh, we won't have any more results for a few more days.
Please tell her we're thinking of her.
I will, thank you.
And what can we do for you?
It's John's birthday, right?
Right.
That's right, it's today.
Well, I was wondering how you plan to handle it. I mean, I want to do something, but...
Yeah, I know, but Charlene always made his birthday so special. This is going to be the hardest day yet.
I heard he didn't respond too well to memorial service.
He's having a hard time accepting that Charlene's gone.
Well, that's why I'm here. I think John is closer to the edge than anybody knows, and I don't want this day to be more than he can handle.
Matt. Hi.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
No, it's all right. Oh, I forgot where I was for a minute. Where are my clothes?
Here. You fell asleep on the bed as soon as we checked in.
You undressed me?
Yes, you wanted me to take care of you, Jenna.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come. What time is it?
It's about 10. I ordered some breakfast. You should eat something. That should be it. Oh, come on in.
Room 230?
Yes.
Breakfast and a newspaper.
Thank you. Smells great. There you are. Let's see here.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a great stay.
Thank you.
Great. He's probably an undercover cop, too.
Last night must have seemed like the worst night of your life.
Last night was the worst night of my life. First I got my wallet stolen. And then when I tried to borrow some money from this fatherly-looking guy, he arrests me for solicitation.
I love New York. Coffee?
Yeah, please. Milk and sugar.
Milk and sugar, you got it. No.
Matt?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Did I really look like a hooker last night?
No, I don't know what that guy was talking about. He's jaded. He's been on the force too long.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come.
Well, I'm glad you called me. Proves to me that you think we can still be friends.
Yeah, I guess so. You're the first person that I thought of calling.
Jenna, I'm here for you anytime. You have to know that.
I can't believe that you took the Corey jet to come and get me. Matt, your mother's gonna flip. What is she gonna say when she finds out that you used the plane to keep me from going to jail?
She won't find out, okay?
How do you know?
She's in the hospital. She had surgery.
And you left her to come and help me? Oh, that's just great. That's the worst thing I've ever done. Felicia's gonna kill me. No, actually, Lucas is gonna kill me. And Felicia's gonna kill me when she finds out that her credit card got stolen with all my money in my wallet.
Calm down. My mom will understand. Lucas and Felicia will understand. The credit card can be canceled. There wasn't that much money in the wallet, right? Well, here. Have a half a bagel, and then we'll think about calling Felicia.
I can't ever call Felicia again.
Would you stop worrying about it? It wasn't your fault, honey.
You're right. It wasn't my fault. It was Dean's fault.
What?
I don't know why I thought he would be different.
Jenna, come on. Just tell me what happened. Must be the waiter again. What the heck's going on?
Can I ask what you're doing here?
How did you find me?
Well, gee, Jenna, I don't know. I think I spent the whole night looking and calling every major hotel in New York City because Lauren said that you came here. I just didn't expect to find you registered under Corey, you know what I mean?
Calm down.
Calm down? I should calm down? You're walking around half-dressed in a hotel room with my girl?
I'm not your girl!
What the hell is going on here?
Matt, can I please talk to Dean alone for
Are
a
you
few
sure you
minutes?
want
yes,
that?
Please.
Okay, I'll go take a shower. Listen, she had a bad time yesterday. Take it easy on her, okay?
What bad time? What's he talking about? How come I didn't know about it? Huh?
Because you were too busy.
Jenna, could you please tell me what's going on here, okay? 24 hours, less than 24 hours ago, we were in each other's arms. We were in love, and now you're here with Matt. I don't get it.
I saw you, Dean. Okay.
What are you talking about? The last time I saw you, we were in Bay City.
Yeah, and then you had to go to New York for a promotion, right? You just left out the part about having to make out with your fans on the first night in town, right?
Girls, the 10 o'clock aerobic class is about to start. I suggest you run along now.
The man from the ad agency wants to meet with you and give you a presentation.
That's great. Set up a time that you can be there, too. I need your opinion.
Okay. Is that all, then?
No. Look, I hope that I didn't offend you before.
Dennis, just because I don't think this is an appropriate place to do business, it doesn't mean I'm a prude.
I'm sorry. I was way out of line. I mean, after all, you are a sophisticated woman. You appreciate art and beauty. I never thought that you would feel uncomfortable at the sight of a man's body.
Of course not.
It's not so different from art, you know.
What, bodybuilding? Oh, I see. We have Michelangelo's David, we have Rodin's The Thinker, and now we have Bay City's Mr. Universe.
Look, you can laugh, but it's not that far from the truth. These statues are admired for their aesthetic beauty, but when they were first sculpted, they were done because the artist obviously admired the human body deeply. I just happen to be the artist of this body. You see these cuts? I worked hard for these. You see these pecs? They didn't happen by accident either, you know.
Yeah, I don't know protocol here. Am I supposed to compliment you now on your tendons and your muscles?
Look, some of us had to work harder at it than others. No, I wasn't born perfect, you know.
You really take this seriously, don't you?
Yeah. I was sickly as a kid. My mother tried to protect me.
Did you always feel left out?
I made myself better, Marley. I worked as hard on myself as Sam worked on any painting. It took years to do it, but I did it. And I have a right to be proud of that.
John has not lost his grip on reality, Jamie. After everyone left the other night, he admitted to me that he knows in his head Charlene is gone.
But he can't let go.
I remember how that feels. I just hope he understands that we all came out to the farm as much to be with him as to remember Charlene.
He does know that. And he's not angry with us for planning a service. He just couldn't make himself join in.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, they haven't found Charlene's body. John is in this terrible state of limbo, and I think that we have to understand if he can't handle this the way that we want him to.
He's changing, I think. He lit a candle for Charlene the other night. He knows.
They're very lucky to have you there.
His birthday and Thanksgiving. It's gonna be one hell of a week.
Maybe we'll finally drive home to him what he's lost.
Which just means that we have to make sure we're there for him when he needs us, right?
Look, I've arranged for a small party at the hospital. Do you think John can handle it?
Yeah, I do.
And I'm not that busy today, my schedule. Maybe I can get some time to talk to him.
Oh, that'll be nice. Thanks, Jamie.
We'll hang in there together.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta go pick up Marley at the spa.
Oh, she's working out? I'm so jealous. I really have to start doing that again.
Frankie, don't feel guilty. She's there just to meet Dennis for some business. Then we have to do some wedding things.
Oh, that's right. You're getting married. Oh, something happy is finally looming on the horizon.
I really can't remember looking forward to something this happy in a long time.
Yeah. Mwah.
You take care.
You too.
Bye, guys.
Jamie. I remember what that felt like. Do you?
You know, Jamie has given me an idea. If they're planning a party at the hospital, maybe I can do something nice and quiet at home. You know, no hoopla. Just
Sounds good.
maybe dinner.
Why don't we take him to the Hilltop restaurant? It's good food, it's quiet.
You really have to stop doing that, Cass.
Stop doing what?
Insinuating yourself into my life. Because it's not going to work.
That is crazy.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, what?
You want to be with me, and you will do anything to make sure that happens.
You actually think that I would use John's birthday as an excuse to get close to you?
Yes, I do, and frankly, I think it stinks. I will not have you taking advantage of what happened to Charlene.
Hey, I know I'm not perfect, but how dare you think that I would do that to John? Or to you?
Do you or do you not want to get back together?
Right this minute, I am seriously reconsidering.
But, Cass, I didn't mean to insult you.
I
It
am
seems
beyond
to me
insulted, Frankie. I would never exploit another person's pain like that just to get something for myself, no matter how important it was. I thought you knew me better than that.
Cass, I'm sorry.
I hope so.
It's just that Charlene asked me. She made me promise that I would take care of John and Gregory if anything ever happened to her.
I don't doubt your concern for them, but does it have to be open season on me every time I open my mouth?
Sorry to break up the emotional Olympics, guys, but I seem to have a bit of a problem with Birch v. Birch. I might need a private investigator. Anybody know where I can find one?
So I have no problem with the mailing list. I think that I'd like you to take over the entire marketing strategy.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, you know what the clientele are looking for, right?
Okay, sure. I'll get the ball rolling. I'll give you a report in 10 days.
Great.
Okay. Think fast.
Thanks.
So, do you work out like this every day?
I do it like 3 times a week. I should do it more, but, you know, with the gallery and stuff now, I don't have the time anymore. You know, you probably don't think much of this, do you?
Well, I think it's important to you, and so it doesn't really matter what I think.
Well, no, I like your opinion. You think it's silly, don't you?
No, Dennis, I think you're probably a really nice guy, or else Jamie wouldn't like you so much.
But
But I think you're a little concerned with externals. That's all. Well,
Externals?
fast cars, wine, your body.
oh, I see.
I mean, I just think maybe if you'd look inside, you'd be a little happier.
Hey, you two.
All right.
Hey,
Is this how you take a meeting in the gallery business?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Dennis, you don't mind if I steal Marley for a few
No,
hours, do you?
sure, go ahead.
I have a few wedding chores to do, and Vicky needs me to take Stephen for a while.
Oh, great.
yeah, it's great. We're done here anyway.
Okay, so
Good.
we'll check on Stephen, and I'll give you that report in 10 days.
Great.
Bye.
See ya.
Take care, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Here's the son I've been looking for.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, darling. Oh, there was a message for you this morning from Jake McKinnon. He was looking for Paulina.
Yeah, he called me here already.
But why was he calling you? Why would he think that you'd know where Paulina is?
I don't know, maybe he thought that she was coming over to the spa.
But why is he talking to you?
I thought we agreed that you were going to stay out of my private life.
And didn't I warn you to stay as far away from Jake McKinnon as possible?
Such a fool to think that we had something.
We do have something. Who was I with? I don't understand. I mean,
I saw you,
are you
Dean.
crazy? When did you see me?
I saw you in that really fancy apartment with that woman in your arms.
Wait a second. Did you come up in the elevator or something? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Jenna, why didn't you come in?
Oh, you're kidding, right?
That was Heather. It was only
Who
Heather.
is Heather?
She's an old friend of mine. She happens to work for Ace Records. She was hired as my company rep. She does stuff for me. She sets up interviews and takes me places. Do you understand?
Yeah, and she was hired to kiss you too?
No, we're buddies. We're just buddies.
Dean, I am not a fool!
All right, look, we had something once, okay? It was.
So now you tell me.
It was a long time ago. It didn't mean anything. It was no big deal. Come on, I never even loved the girl.
Yeah? So you thought you'd just pick up right where you left
No,
off?
as a matter of fact, I was telling her all about you.
Oh, that's good, Dean. That's really good. You know, I might be a convent girl, but I'm not gonna buy into that.
God, what is this, the Twilight Zone? I'm telling you the truth.
You know, you and I decided that we were not gonna see other people. And yet here you are, first night out of Bay City.
Whoa. You came to New York to see me, right? You saw something that wasn't what it was, but who's in the hotel room with Matt? Can you explain that to
If
me?
it hadn't been for Matt, you and I would be having this conversation in jail.
What?
Yeah. When I went back to the airport to get a flight home, my wallet was stolen.
Oh.
And then when I tried to borrow some money, I was arrested
For what? Panhandling?
for solicitation.
Oh, brother.
And if it hadn't been for Matt, I don't know what I would have done.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Look, are you all right? I can understand you assuming the worst because of what happened with Lorna and Matt.
Oh, Dean, please just save it, okay? I've heard it all before. It's just business, Jenna. Well, this time I know what business really means.
Listen, I am not Matt. I did not cheat on you, okay? And if you hadn't run off so quick, you could have seen that for yourself. Come on, Jenna, please. Did I come in here barging in here and seeing you with Matt? Did I assume the worst? Did I assume you're making it with him? Ah, damn it.
Great.
Damn it. I should know. I should never have left Bay City in the first place. And you know why I did? I did it because of you.
So it's all my fault now.
Perfect. Sorry to interrupt, but Dean, we've got to go.
Well,
You're on WYNC in
All
less
right,
than
it
an
can
hour.
wait,
You got to
it
rehearse
can
with the
wait,
band.
it can wait.
No, I'm sorry, Dean, but it can't. It's in Dean M's contract. You've got to be there.
You better go, Dean.
Like I always say, let's go break some hearts.
You are going to love this DJ, Dean. Ross is the #1 DJ in New York. He's excellent.
Wonderful.
Oh, come on, Dean. Cheer up. I mean, so you had a misunderstanding with your girlfriend. Okay, it's going to blow over. You know?
She thinks I'm cheating on her. With you.
Really? Okay, all right, look. When we go back tonight, I'll explain it to her, okay?
No, don't do me any favors, okay? Just don't.
Okay, thank you very much. The plane will be ready to leave LaGuardia at 1 o'clock. Sure you want to go with me?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure. Can't thank you enough, Matt.
That's what friends are for. I just want you to be happy, Jenna.
I thought we were happy.
Listen, it's none of my business, but it always seemed to me that you and Dean, it was difficult for you from the beginning. You had a hard time, I don't know, relating.
Excuse me, I really should get dressed. I don't want to keep the pilot waiting. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, well. Jenna was never really into the music scene anyway.
No?
It's not her kind of world. She's not into all the limos and the clubs and the radio spots and the TV spots. And she's in college, you know, so...
Dean, you are going to be meeting plenty of women who like this life, all right? So
That's
get
good.
into it.
Hey, great. Bring them on. Bring them all on. I can handle them. Hey, Bud, can you roll down the moonroof? I'm gonna check out this town. The way it should be done.
Do you always barge into other people's conversations, Pierce?
Sorry, this couldn't wait. Have you taken a good look at this? Mrs. Birch can't even pay our fee unless we get going on this.
What happened to Mrs. Birch?
Well, it seems that Mr. Birch has taken a fancy to a Miss Venus de Meanness. She's listed as an exotic dancer. But I have a feeling that there's more here than meets the eye.
The point, Pierce?
Well, there's a strong possibility that Mr. Birch is hiding his assets, so to speak, under Miss Venus's name.
You can't do that.
Tell him. Our best shot is to check out the Birch's lakefront property. Seems he's already got the girlfriend living there.
When do we start?
Right now, if you've got the time.
Let's go.
It won't take too long.
Okay, do I drive or do you?
Well, I haven't driven since...
Your accident?
No, since the cops lifted my license about a month ago.
What?
Speeding tickets.
Aye.
Call me crazy. I just seem to have this love affair with speed.
Yeah, you're gonna drive me crazy, right? Let's just go, okay?
Does Stephen always go down for a nap like such an angel?
Only when you're here. You seem to have that effect on him.
He's really a beautiful boy, you know. Wouldn't it just be the most incredible gift if I could give Stephen a little brother or a little sister?
Honey, I have told you before, and I will tell you again. You are all I want, all I could ever need. Loving you and being married to you, that's enough for me. More than enough.
You know, Bridget and Vicky probably won't be back for another hour or so.
And Stephen's already asleep.
I love you so much. You know, miracles can happen. Usually they happen when you least expect them.
You're the miracle.
There you are. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, great. Not another lecture. I hope.
Darling. I just don't want you associating with the wrong people.
Oh, and you should decide who's right and who's wrong for me.
Well, Jake McKinnon's about as low as you can go, believe me.
I'll tell you what, Mother, I'll make a deal with you, okay? If you stay out of my personal life, I won't make any comments about a certain DA who seems to have the hots for you.
That was unnecessary and very, very vulgar, Dennis.
Yeah, well, it's also true, isn't it?
Maybe, but don't change the subject. I'm your mother, and I think I know what's best for you.
I don't think that having a few beers and playing a little bit of racquetball with a guy necessarily constitutes me throwing my life away. Besides, Mother, it's passé to pass judgment on someone by his acquaintances.
I'm serious about this, Dennis. Jake McKinnon is trouble. Everything he touches is a disaster. I mean, look at that video shoot.
Mom, Carl Hutchins was responsible for that bomb, not Jake.
If he'd been running a first-class operation, none of that would have happened, Carl or no Carl.
Okay, fine. The guy's a bad businessman. I won't loan him any money, okay, Ma? I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
No, darling. I'm not being a snob about this. Jake is very dangerous. He's capable of anything. Did you know he went completely off the deep end when Marley left him?
Okay, fine. So his marriage broke up. Big deal. He's married to Paulina now.
Oh, that whole thing's just a sham. It's a scheme to get family money. He never got over Marley, and he never will.
Really? You really think so?
Oh, I know so.
Well, Ma, I mean, he lives at the Corys now. He sees Marley every day. If he was in love with her, do you think he'd be able to deal with that? I sure couldn't.
Well, that just shows you how sick the man really is. He's obsessed with her. You know he'd do anything for her.
So why'd they break up?
Well, I don't know. I guess when she found that she couldn't have children, she just left him.
What?
Well, she couldn't take it any longer. He was desperate.
Mother, why is it that you seem to know so much about Jake McKinnon, more than anybody else in this town?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, well, he did work for me last year before he was shot.
Oh, and he confessed his innermost feelings to you then?
Don't you be ridiculous. Everybody knows that Jake McKinnon is unstable. And now that Jamie and Marley are getting married, I do not want you getting caught in the crossfire. Nobody knows what Jake McKinnon is capable of.
And you have the check for the musicians?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Can you help me?
Sure.
Thanks.
What about the florist?
Yep, I have that too. I think your other shoe is over there.
Thanks. Now, we could spend the whole week, 3 weeks without a thing to do.
Yeah, right. My list of things to do keeps getting longer and longer. Where's my jacket?
Over here.
We have to go see the minister, and actually, you need a new tux shirt, too. Bridesmaids have their final fitting.
You think I could be there for that?
Stop.
Tell me, who invented bridesmaids anyway? It had to be a dress manufacturer.
No, actually, I think they've been around for several centuries.
Get out of town.
Yeah. There's a fairy tale that says when the evil spirits were lurking in the deep, dark forest waiting for the newlyweds, they were confused by the procession of bridesmaids.
The bridesmaids were a smokescreen?
Guess so.
I love it. I take it all back. The groom invented the bridesmaids.
No, the groom was busy inventing the best man.
Oh, and what does he do?
Well, obviously the bride and the groom are unarmed.
Of course. You can't just slip a .357 Magnum into a garter, now can you?
Do you want to hear this story or not?
Not. I am kidding. Go on.
The best man carries a sword, and it's his job to protect the newlyweds. In fact, he's even supposed to give up his life to ensure their safety.
Oh, wait a minute. I should tell Dennis about this. He thinks all he has to do is shave and show up.
You're really happy to have him here, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Honey, is something wrong?
No, not a thing.
Are you worrying about those evil spirits?
Maybe a little bit.
Well, fear not, Maiden Marley. Because you'll be protected by a gaggle of bridesmaids and a fearless best man.
Oh, I can't believe all that traffic.
All right, stay here. I'll go check on the plane, okay?
Okay. Hi. Can I have a chocolate one, please?
Sure thing, miss.
you're listening to WYNC from New York City.
Could you turn that station a little louder?
Hey, your favorite station, huh?
Sort of, yeah.
This next cut is from the album, and it's called A Song for Jenna. It was written for for someone really special. It's the lady who taught me all about love.
Hi.
Where have you been? I thought you were only going to take a couple of photographs.
Oh, try 6 rolls. Different angles, zoom lens, you name it. But we did happen to get a picture of Miss Venus, though.
Doing what?
You really don't want to know.
Where are you going now?
To pick up Byron. He's having a friend develop the pictures right now, and then we're heading over to see Mrs. Birch.
Frankie, we weren't finished.
Oh, Cass, please.
I need to set the record straight with you. I still can't believe that you think that I would use John's loss to get us back together again.
I'm really sorry, Cass. It's just that that's the way it seemed to me at the time.
Charlene was my friend. Don't you think I have any feelings at all?
I never said you don't have any
Your
feelings.
deep concern for humanity and your quest for spiritual enlightenment, it's all very admirable. But when it comes to acting on those beliefs...
Wait 1 second here,
No,
Cass.
you, Kathleen! Hell, everybody thinks that it's perfectly all right and perfectly acceptable to keep me in the dark about things that affect me and my life. Kathleen led me to believe that she was dead. And you...
Me what?
You lied to me about the most important thing in our lives. Our child.
I don't see what my pregnancy has to do with the fact that you are jealous of John.
Jealous of John.
That's what this is about. And you know it, Winthrop.
I'll tell you what I know, Frankie. After we lost Charlene, you and I grew closer together.
That's because you were there every time I turned around to be the shoulder I cried on.
I was there every time you turned around because I care about you. And because I miss Charlene, too.
Look, I never said you don't care about Charlene.
Charlene
Cass.
was my friend. She's the only person who told me that she understood.
Cass,
No, let me finish. She supported me completely. I told her that I blew it, that I made a mistake and I wanted you back. She told me I had to try to get you back because we belonged together. That's what she told me.
Where are you going now?
Tell me why I should stay. You already have all these strong opinions about who I am and what I'm doing. They couldn't be further from my truth.
Okay, wait 1 second here, all right? If I had come to you way back when and told you that I was carrying your child, what would you have done?
What would I have done?
Yes. You be me for a minute. You be the one who was left for the first wife. You be the one who was told that the past has more power than the future. And then you tell me what choices you think you would have made.
What do you want from me, Frankie?
I want the truth, Cass.
What truth?
If I had come to you when you were still in the throes of rediscovery with Kathleen and told you what I was pregnant, would you have come back to me?
Wait a minute, would you please?
No, you wait a minute. Would you, right then and there, have turned around and told Kathleen that it was over? And if you had, what would your reasons have been?
This is ridiculous.
No, I don't think so. I think this is the one issue that we haven't addressed that is probably the biggest reason we are still apart.
How can I say what I would have done? You never gave me the chance to decide.
I will tell you what you would have done. You would have left Kathleen, you would have come back to me, and then I would have spent the rest of my life trying to figure it out if it's only because you felt you had to do the right thing.
Thank you so much. There you go again, telling me what I would have done. Not fair!
I think it's more than fair. I think those are the issues that any woman in my position would have been struggling with, and that any woman with any self-respect at all would have made the exact same choices I did.
First of all, even if you had told me that we were going to have a baby, that wouldn't necessarily mean that you would automatically take me back.
Cass, I did what I believed to be the right thing at the time.
For you.
For us. For all of us.
Yeah, right.
Cass, I do not want things to end like this.
You already made that choice for both of us. You tried to play God, and we lost.
So this Jenna was your inspiration, Dean?
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
She must be a pretty special lady.
Yeah, she's special. She's more than special. She taught me how love can really hurt and also be fantastic at the same time. I can't believe I'm saying this on the radio.
You're doing fine, Dean.
You know this guy, huh?
Yeah,
Boyfriend?
not anymore.
You're Jenna, right? Sounds like he still loves you, honey.
The thing is, Jenna helped me to see that I could do anything that I wanted and really make it in this business. She'd be behind me all the way. And she said that she'd never leave.
Live from WYNC, here's Dean Frames, a song for Jenna.
All right. Plane's gonna be ready to leave in 20 minutes. You
Matt,
ready?
I'm sorry, I can't.
What do you mean, what?
I've got to go find Dean.
Don't do this to yourself. Just come home with me.
No,
the plane is waiting.
I know,
Don't do
Matt.
this.
Look, thanks a lot, really, for coming and everything. And I'll be fine, but I really got to do this, all right?